What is up, everyone? Today's episode 3 of the series is going to be my pre-workout meal, my pre-workout supplement stack that I'm using for the 90 days, and then I'm going to take you through my upper body workout from my Fit With and Julie program. So I hope that you'll follow along, try the workout, and as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and smile. Usually my breakfast consists of some kind of carb and some kind of protein after the gym, but today I already went to the gym and did some steps, and I'm going to be training upper body later on this morning, so I wanted to have this meal as my pre-workout meal. So all I'm going to do is weigh out my potato. So I'm weighing out about 370 grams of potato. I'm going to slice it up thinly, chop that up, lay it out on the baking paper, and then I lightly spray it with some oil. When it comes to shredding, I am so precise on everything that I do. So here you can see that I'm weighing out the can, and then I'm going to spray it lightly. I get 5 mils once I put it back onto the weighing scale, and I track all of this in my Fitness Pal. So once I've chopped up the chips, I'm going to put them in the oven at 200 degrees, and I'm just going to bake them until they're kind of light and crispy. And then while that's happening, I'm going to cook up some fish. So I'll put in some fish into a pan, lightly spray it with some oil, and then I'll top it with some fresh baby spinach leaves. So here I'm just going to leave it for a few minutes to cook. And then once that's done, I'll end up eating that protein and spinach while I wait for my chips to cook. And then as soon as the chips are done, I'm just going to mix in some Himalayan rock salt, some Cajun seasoning, pour it into a bowl, and have that as my breakfast. So this is a super simple breakfast for me, really kind of light. I've just got some protein, some spinach, and some carbs. And then in a couple of hours, I'm going to head out to the gym and train. Mix. I use so much ice. Okay, so this morning I had my pre-workout breakfast, which was potato chips and fish, and then I also didn't show it, but I had a Nutella sandwich. It's so good. But anyway, now I'm going to head to the gym. So all I'm going to do is have a scoop of OxyShred. So usually OxyShred is taken first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, but I just want to have it as a pre-workout. So it's got some caffeine in it. So I've got the Guava Paradise flavor. I'm using that as my pre-workout today. So you can take it in the afternoons if you want to train later in the day as well, but I just wouldn't take it too close to bedtime because it'll keep you up. And then I've got acetyl L-carnitine as well. So this is supposed to help with fat loss. So these two I will be using throughout my 90-day shred, but usually I'll have them first thing in the morning on an empty stomach because I don't usually eat before I train in the mornings, but today I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. So in my second shaker for today, I'm going to have Beyond BCAAs. So the idea of amino acids, BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, is to help with muscle recovery, endurance, and honestly, I just find that they taste really good. So I've got the strawberry daiquiri flavor. I take them every time I train, in particular for weight training, especially when I'm training fasted in the morning on an empty stomach. I also pair it with glutamine. So this one here is non-flavored, and the idea of glutamine is to help with muscle recovery, but also to help with gut health. And of course, gut health is so important when we're looking to lose weight or lose fat. And then my other magic one, which I take year round, is creatine. So this is a creatine monohydrate. Again, it's non-flavored. So I'm just going to mix it in with my BCAAs. And this one here is for endurance, muscle building, and repair. So this is my kind of go-to supplement. It is the most researched supplement in the market, and I take it whether I'm shredding or whether I'm looking to build muscle. So I just want to maintain as much muscle as I can when shredding down. Just got to Flex Fitness, and today I'm going to be taking you through a full upper body workout from my Fit With and Julie app. So I've got the app and my program all on my phone, which is so convenient. So here I'll go into my personalized workout. I click day 1, workout 1, and this is the workout I'll be doing today. So as I'm going through the workout, I'll talk you guys through it and make sure that you understand exactly what to do so that you can do this at home. First thing I do when I get into the gym is some warm-up. So if I'm doing an upper body workout, what I'm going to do is grab a band. I'm going to do 10 backwards and forwards resistant band exercises, and then I'm also going to do them in one direction, so the right side and then the left side for 10 each side. After I've done that, what I'm going to do is grab a light pair of dumbbells. So here I'm using 2 kilos in each arm, and I'm going to start with some lateral raises. So about 10 to 15 lateral raises, and then I'm going to rest and 10 to 15 more, and then I'm also going to do some front raises. So I'll do these just to warm up and get my shoulders feeling good before I actually move into my working sets. So what I'm going to do is one set of 15 reps of lateral raises. So I'll do that, and then I'll rest for 30 seconds, and then I'll go again. And then from there, I'm going to move on to front raises. So these are my working sets with 4 kilos. Shoulders for me are not my strongest part. They are very small muscles. So of course, 4 kilos feels quite heavy for me doing these exercises. So same with the front raises, similar reps to the lateral raises. I'm doing 15 reps, resting for 30 seconds, and then going again for another set of front raises. Moving on from that, I'm feeling nice and warm, and I'm going to go into shoulder press. So here I've got 12 kilo dumbbells. Just make sure you choose a weight that challenges you. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 12 reps. After that, I rest for 30 to 60 seconds. It really depends on how you're feeling. If you are feeling like you need a little bit more rest, then obviously take 60 seconds. Moving on to my second set, again, I'm doing the same weight, 12 kilos for 12 reps. I'll rest, and then I'll go again for my third and final set. When it comes to choosing a weight for exercises in the gym, you should choose a weight that challenges you, but also one that you can actually maintain good form with. So I am struggling with the 12 kilos on the last few reps, but I can still pump out 12 reps with good form. Moving on to the next exercise, I've got 14 kilo bent over dumbbell rows. So I'm keeping my back nice and flat, I'm keeping my neck in line with my spine, and I'm just rowing up, driving my elbows up towards my hips, squeezing at the top and then coming down. Here I'm going to do 2 sets of 15 reps. After the first set, I'll rest for 30 seconds and then I'll go again. So this weight is not too heavy for me as I am doing 15 reps of each set. Following on from that, we're going to move on to a back superset. This is one of my favorite supersets. So we've got a lat pull down. I'm going to be doing 10 of these, and then I'm going to move straight on to my next exercise, which is a seated row, and it's a close grip neutral row. So for the seated row, what I've got is the handle that keeps my hands in a neutral position. I'm going forward, pulling and squeezing at the back. So I'm going to do 12 reps of this, and then I'll rest for 30 to 60 seconds. So a superset means that you go from one exercise to the next exercise without any rest in between, and once you've done both exercises, you can take a break for 30 to 60 seconds before heading back to the lat pull down and going again. When it comes to the lat pull down, what I'm going to do is activate my lats, pull down the bar, squeeze at the bottom, and then slowly raise the bar back up to the top. For the seated row, I'm gonna grab the weight, I'm gonna pull it back, squeeze, and then again, slowly release back down, and then repeat this for the full 12 reps. Sometimes in between sets, I will find that I either need to increase the weight or decrease the weight depending how the amount of reps is feeling. Having a plan in place on my Fit with Anjuli app really allows me to go into the gym with a focus. I know exactly what I need to do. So I just open up my app, scroll through it, and then work through my plan each time. It just means that I can get really focused training in without kind of looking around the gym wondering what I should do next. So before moving on to my core finisher, I'm going to do a giant set. So it's all with the rope. I'm going to do face pulls, rope pull downs, and then tricep push downs for my tries. So we're going to do 10 reps of the face pull, 10 reps of the pull down, and then 12 reps of the tricep push down. For the face pull, I'm going to really squeeze my back as I pull the rope towards my face. For the rope push downs, I'm really working on squeezing my lats before I pull the rope down to make sure that I'm actually working my back as opposed to using my triceps. So I've got tricep rope push downs. I'm keeping my elbows tucked into my side, driving the rope down and squeezing my triceps at the bottom, and then controlling it as I come back up. I don't just let go of the rope as it comes back up to the top. After the tricep, I'm going to finish off with a core workout. So I wanted to show you one of my favorite core exercises. This one is the rope cable crunch. So here I've got the rope in my hands, I've got my elbows tucked into my sides, and I am coming down, crunching and exhaling all the air from my core. So I'm crunching down, squeezing my abs as I come down towards the ground, and then slowly coming back up. I'm using my core to drive the rope down as opposed to using my arms to pull the rope down. So the arms are merely there just to hold the rope while my core is doing all the work. So I'm gonna do 15 reps of this, and then I'm gonna move over to the bench and do some crunches. So here you could hold onto the bench if you wanted to. This would make it a lot easier. But if you're feeling like that is too easy for you, what you can do is let go of the bench and just rely on your core stabilization to actually bring your legs in towards you and crunch. So we're going to do 15 reps of this, rest for 30 seconds, and then go back to the cable crunch, do 15 more there, and then come back to the bench and do some more crunches. So it's just a little superset finisher for the core. I know a lot of you asked for more ab workouts, so this is one of my favorite supersets that I like to do at the end of an upper body workout. That wraps up my upper body and core session for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you do want more workout videos during this Let's Get Lean series, please let me know in the comments below. As always, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and smile.